Elizabeth gave the outward impression of having rather more defences than most women of her age, and it was true to say that she sometimes appeared demure in the company of men. This was not due to nerves, nothing could have been further from the truth, but because of a certain self-imposed reserve. Elizabeth had an absolute abhorrence of impinging on other people's territory. Indeed, there was a side to her that was peculiarly English, not in the patriotic sense of flag-waving and hymn-singing and cabbage that's been boiled for so long that it's no longer green. It was more the fact that she valued more than anything else in the world the much underrated virtue of respecting one another's space. She fully understood why commuters on the train to London liked to hide behind the vast acreage of the Times. After all, she thought, didn't everyone have the right to a few snatched moments on the way to work, simply enjoying the privacy of their own company? She too took the train into town each morning and was visibly angry when Mrs. Powell from number 7 would sit next to her and chatter, and then she said, so I said, but she said, and so on and so forth, until Elizabeth had very little option but to close her book and take part in a conversation that was neither stimulating nor informative, nor of any interest to anyone except Mrs. Powell herself. "It drives me to distraction," she remarked to a friend she met up with after work. "I cannot abide people who thrust themselves upon you like that. Next time I shall tell her that much as I would like to help her out of her predicament, I'm a very bad listener at that hour of the morning." And so she did, with a quite remarkable effect. On the following day, Mrs. Powell clambered into a different carriage of the 8:23 a.m. to Victoria and spent the next 15 minutes assaulting the ears of one of the other commuting neighbours who lived on the same street.